paper, just don't write on it yet, okay? I will tell you when to do that.
I wanted to draw a tiny person.
That's okay.
I was gonna write Stella, by the
That's
way.
fine. You're good. Okay, so
I write my name pretty fast. I can like.
yeah, that's good.
It
Okay,
only
so
takes
we
me-
are going to read. Oh, I forgot.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, you can tell me something.
It takes. You know why I'm so good at my name now?
Why are you so good about your name?
Because when I went through there, my dad made me practice my name over and over and over, and every time I kept doing it a little slower, but then one day I got faster and faster and faster each time.
That's good.
Very fast.
Lots of practice, huh?
For some reason, even though I'm not looking at that, I feel like I can see.
Oh yeah, out of the
My
corner of your eye.
movement.
Okay, so today we are going to be reading this book. The title is Pepe the Lamplighter. It was written by Elisa Bartone and illustrated by Ted Lewin.
If you did that, that would have been funny. Switch the E right there. Switch the P right there.
Stella.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it. It's disgusting.
Okay, well I appreciate that you're not going to say it. What do you wonder about when you look at the front of the cover? What do you wonder about the book?
I wonder how he does that.
How he does it, yeah. I wonder if that's Pepe. Do you think that's Pepe maybe? Yeah. I wonder what else Pepe might do in the story. Do you have any
I
predictions?
think it's probably all about lighting up those.
Lighting the lamps.
Like telling him how he likes it,
Yeah.
telling him how he does it every night, telling him what hour he does it.
Does he look
Like that.
Does he look like a man to you, or do you think he looks a little younger? Do you think he looks like a boy? What do you think?
Looks like a younger boy.
Like a younger boy?
I thought there were mint ones.
I know, I couldn't find any. I'm sorry. Let's
I
focus
knew
on this
it.
though.
They're hard to find.
They are hard to
and
find.
they're mini size.
But I really need you to focus if you want this. Okay. So if he's a young boy, he has a job. He's a lamplighter. When I was younger, the only job I ever had was when I would do a lemonade stand in the summer for fun. Have you ever done anything like that?
I haven't really done much, but my mom did do Girl Scouts once.
Oh yeah.
My brother cut me yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah. My dad says he's gonna get Band-Aids today because
good.
we don't have any Band-Aids.
Yeah.
And I told him we should get some just in case. You never know when we start might bleeding big
Yeah,
or
that's
little.
true. All right, remember, we gotta focus today. We'll focus, you got it. Okay, so the book's about a young boy named Pepe who struggles with his father's approval of his job. Do you know what approval is? Not quite? What does it mean when you approve something?
I think you like success it or like you get it done.
Yeah, so you say, that's okay. So if I approve of your sweatshirt, I think your sweatshirt's cool. I approve of your sweatshirt. So that means I like it or I think that it's okay, right? Does that make sense? So if he is struggling for his father's approval on his job, what do you think that means? Do you think his father supports him, or do you think his father doesn't like his job?
His father doesn't really like his job.
Yeah, that's good. So he becomes a lamplighter, and his father doesn't think it's a good enough job for him. Do you think Pepe's father will ever be proud of him?
No.
No, you don't think so?
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah. I wonder if Pepe will somehow do something good to make his father proud. I predict that Pepe will light the lamps and his father will be proud of him.
Possibility that could happen.
Yeah. What do you predict about the book?
He does his same old things, but one day his dad recognizes he works too hard and he doesn't recognize his kid, and then when he's done working and he's just playing on his iPad, he realizes that he doesn't see his kid, and then he goes out missing him.
Yeah. No, that's a good prediction. Do you think maybe his father will come to realize that Pepe works hard? Is that what you think?
I mean, his dad he comes to realize he works so hard he doesn't even know where his son goes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good prediction. So while we're reading, I want you to find specific words that the characters say, and I want you to say how you think they feel based on what words they say.
Okay.
So for example, if I see the word,
I'm writing 6 down so I
Oh, you're
can
good.
tell you how many feelings.
that's good.
I'll write more if I see any
Yeah,
more
yeah,
feelings.
that's good. So let's go to this. If I see that somebody says the word, goodness gracious, I'm having trouble. Aha. Sorry.
Sorry is a
so
hint.
you don't have to write that yet. I'm just giving an example. So if I see that someone is saying sorry, I might write that down, and then I might say, I think maybe they feel bad, or maybe they feel guilty. Do you think that makes sense?
I think I'll just put the words down that help me see.
Yeah, that's good. So you can write the word, and then you can write how you think they feel. Does that sound good?
Okay, I'll write how they think they feel right here.
Yeah, that's good. So you can write down any word you see on the pages as long as it's dialogue. Do you know what dialogue is?
Mm-mm.
So that's when we have.
I'm trying to listen
You're
while
good.
I'm doing this.
No, you're good. So that's when we have these marks right here, where it says that he's talking. So it's when the character is actually speaking.
I've never had one of those in my life.
Oh my gosh, me either. Okay, so you think you can do that? I think you can too. All right, here we go. Pepe the Lamplighter. A long time ago, when there was no electricity and the street lamps in Little Italy had to be lit by hand, Pepe lived in a tenement on Mulberry Street. His father was sick and his mother was dead, and so, though he was just a boy, he had to work to help support his sisters, Giulia, Adelina, Nicolina, Angelina, Assunta, Mariuccia, Filomena, and Albina, who lived in Naples with her uncle, the priest, and took care of orphans.
Wait.
Oh, they didn't say anything yet.
Yeah. Sick is a hint.
But remember dialogue. So it's when they're in, do you remember? I can show you again. Do you want to look? So when they have those marks that show that they're talking. Remember?
But I'm just gonna put 6. Is that okay?
That's fine, yeah. All right, next page. Pepe tried hard to find a job. I could sweep the floor and put new sawdust down, he told Gennaro, the butcher. Sorry, Pepe. Business has been slow, Gennaro answered.
There was one in there.
Yeah. I could wash the glasses, he told Don Salvatore, the bartender. Maybe when you're older, Pepe, said Don Salvatore.
I didn't really want to read that yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you finish writing and then I'll read it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for telling me you wanted me to read it again. All right. I could wash the glasses, he told Don Salvatore, the bartender. Maybe when you're older, Pepe, said Don Salvatore.
I'm looking at the book to spell glasses.
You're good.
Glasses. He put that there, which means he's excited.
I like how you're using punctuation. That's really good.
I might put this right here
That's okay.
because that was supposed to be.
Okay.
Sick, I don't have to put that there because I just wanted to put that there.
Yeah. I could help make the torroni and string the hazelnuts, he told Camar Antonietta, the candy maker. Sorry, Pepe, she answered. He even went to Fat Mary, the cigar maker. I could count the cigars and put them in boxes, he told her, but she didn't need him either.
I don't find any except this, so I already have that down, so I'm not going to put any more.
That's good, yeah. You can just give me a thumbs up when you're ready for me to move on, okay?
Okay.
You're doing great. All right. Then one day he met Domenico, the lamplighter, on the street. I heard from Don Salvatore that you're looking for a job, the lamplighter said. I'm going back to Italy to get my wife. Will you light the lamps while I'm gone and save my job for me? Oh, yes, Domenico. Thank you, Pepe answered. Then he ran all the way home, anxious to share his good news.
Seems like that place is like very miserable.
Yeah. So
sounds-
Pepe just received a job from Domenico. That's really good, isn't it? I wonder how Pepe's sisters and father will react to him getting a job. What do you think?
They'll be really happy.
Yeah,
But also at the same time, kids shouldn't be playing with fire like that.
that's true. This was a long time ago, though, and it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it isn't as dangerous as doing it.
That's true. Good. Right.
You said I had to do this.
You can.
Why'd you go?
All right. Papa, Nicolina, Mariuccia, I have a job, he shouted. Beginning tomorrow, I will light the street lamps. Nicolina hugged him. Mariuccia kissed his cheeks. Assunta hopped up and down and clapped her hands. But Papa sat silent and still, his face like stone. Did I come to America for my son to light the street lamps, he said. Then he walked out, slamming the door behind him. Pepe hung his head. Don't mind him, said Filomena. He's sick. He doesn't realize what he's saying, said Angelina. Papa loves you, said Adelina. It's a good job, Pepe, said Assunta. Pepe tugged gently on Assunta's hair and smiled at them, but he did not really feel like smiling.
I already put it down.
No, that's good. Yeah.
I should have told you earlier.
No,
I
you're
put
fine.
it when it said Papa because that's really nice.
Yeah, you're fine. Each evening at twilight, Pepe took the long stick of the lamplighter and passed through the streets. He reached high for the first street lamp and poked open the glass and set the lamp aflame. Then, one by one, he lit them all, and each one Pepe imagined to be a small flame of promise for the future. Oh, you know what? I missed a question on the last page. I'm sorry. Why do you think Papa's upset during this part? So remember it said, what did it say? It said Papa slammed the door. And he said, what did he say up here? Did I come to America for my son to light the street lamps? Why do you think Papa's upset?
Because they came there to have like fun and being a family together. But when he does that, he didn't want to do jobs. He just wanted to have vacation with his kids. But now he's sick and he doesn't realize what he's taking or talking about.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder if maybe he wanted a better job for him. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if Pepe will keep his job or quit and look for a new one. What do you think?
I think he's going to keep his job.
You think he'll keep his job?
Because he was really happy at the beginning.
Yeah, he was very happy. Also, did he have very much luck with when he was asking other people for jobs?
No.
It'd be pretty hard for him to find another job, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Good gravy.
I sound like a cat when I stretch.
What a joyful feeling it was to light the street lamps. It was almost like lighting candles in the church for special favors from the saints. This one for Giulia. May she have the chance to marry well. This one for Adelina. May she have the dress she likes. This for work for Nicolina and the biscuit company. Piecework for Angelina, for many gloves to sew.
I didn't find any on that one.
That's okay. This so Assunta learns good English in the school. Good pay to embroider, I wish, for Mariuccia. And for Filomena, may she learn to like New York. This for Albina, for strength to help the orphans. This for my mother, may she look on us with pleasure. And this one for Papa, may heaven help his heart. And this one for me, that I will always be able to help Domenico light the lamps.
Didn't find any.
Why is Pepe speaking at each lamp that he's lighting?
Because he thinks it'd be better if he wished something at those lamps.
Yeah. Do you ever make wishes when you light a candle or any other times?
every single tradition or holiday, I do that.
Yeah? And even it could be like your birthday when you blow out candles. You always make a wish then,
That's
right?
not a holiday, but
No,
yes,
that's
it's
not.
my birthday.
Yeah.
So it's practically supposed to happen.
Yeah, so that's kind of like what Pepe's doing, right?
hmm
I wonder how Pepe's feeling now. What do you think?
He's feeling happy for his new job.
He's feeling happy for his new job, and he's wishing for each of his sisters and for his family.
How many more to go?
Not very much.
Can I see? That seems kind of like a lot.
Remember, we gotta focus. Are you ready to go on the next page? Yes. Once when Pepe got home, Papa was watching from the window. "You belong to the streets," he shouted. Pepe sat on the stoop way past his bedtime, then cried himself to sleep when no one would hear. In the morning, his shoulders drooped just a little. "Hey, Pepe, don't look so sad," Fat Mary teased, and Pepe tried not to. But Papa stayed angry. "You'll never amount to anything," he grumbled. Gilia took Pepe's hand in hers. "Don't worry about it," she told him. "Pepe, look up when you walk," Nicolina reminded him as he left for work.
Oops, sorry.
Pepe tried, but when he came home, Papa turned away. "I don't even want to look at you. You make me so ashamed," he said. Ashamed, that's a good one. "You never play with me anymore, Pepe," said Asunta. Pepe just lowered his eyes and didn't answer. And from then on, he rushed through the lighting of the lamps, sometimes forgetting which was which. "It's a stupid job," he said to himself, and he began to imagine that the people of the neighborhood laughed behind his back. Soon he would not show his face outside the tenement. And one night, the streets of Little Italy were dark. "Where is Pepe the lamplighter?" said the people to one another. Pepe sat in the kitchen, his head in his arms, and on that night, Asunta did not come home. Why do you think Asunta didn't come home?
Because the lights didn't lead her.
Yeah, maybe. You ready to move on? Gilia kept glancing out the window. Adelina let the macaroni cook too long. Papa walked back and forth, back and forth. He didn't eat much dinner and pushed away his coffee without taking one sip. "Dove è mia bambina," they heard him mutter. No matter how big she got, Asunta would always be his baby. Finally, he spoke. "Pepe," he pleaded, "don't be stubborn. Light the lamps." Pepe couldn't believe what he was hearing. "But I can't light the lamps, Papa," he said. "I don't want to belong to the streets. I don't want to grow up to be a beggar. You brought us to America to do better things. I have to study to be a doctor, maybe." "The streets are dark, Pepe," said Papa. "Asunta is frightened. Tonight the job of lamplighter is an important job. Please, Pepe, light the lamps. You will make me proud." How has Papa's feelings about Pepe's job changed?
He likes him lighting up the lamps for the people now.
Why is it so important to him this time?
Because everyone can't see.
People can't
And
see.
they can't lead to their house and stuff.
Yeah, and Asunta is his daughter. He misses his daughter because she didn't come home. I wonder what made Papa change his mind. Do you have any ideas? No? Okay. Are you ready? Yeah. Pepe could not refuse his father. Quietly, he put on his coat and collected his things. Outside, he reached high for the first street lamp and set it aflame. Then, one by one, he lit them all. Each time he whispered, "May Asunta be safe tonight." You ready? At last, behind the last street lamp, the one that Pepe always lit for himself, he found her. She huddled against it, unable to move because of fear of the dark. He picked her up. "Why didn't you light the lamps for us tonight, Pepe?" she asked. "I'm sorry, Asunta," he answered. Pepe, when I'm bigger, I want to be like you. I want to light the street lamps. I think it must be the best job in America. The best job? Said Pepe, wondering. You scare the dark away, Asunta told him. Pepe smiled and held her tighter. He glanced up at the last street lamp. You can light this lamp tonight, Asunta. He helped her hold the stick. On the way home, Asunta fell asleep in Pepe's arms. As Pepe walked, he held his head up and his eyes were bright again. Good.
I think we're done.
Almost. Last page.
Aw.
Pepe walked into the tenement and climbed the stairs to their apartment. Asunta was still sleeping. 6 sisters ran to embrace them both. Then they had to make room for their father. For the first time in a long time, he put his hand on Pepe's shoulder. It's a good job, Pepe, he said. Light the lamps. You make me proud. And one more page, sorry. So Pepe lit the street lamps once again, pretending with all his might that each one was a small flame of promise tomorrow, like it used to be. The end. All right, were we right with our predictions about Pepe's journey? Do you remember at the beginning when we made predictions and we said maybe Pepe will show us how he does his job? Were we right about our predictions?
I was kinda right.
Yeah, he
I
did.
told you that he'd be kinda good at some point and he'd also be kinda bad at the father thing.
When was he bad in the story?
In the middle and the beginning, but in the end, he got better.
Yeah, he lit the lamps for his sister. Were you surprised at the ending?
Yeah.
Yeah. What surprised you about it?
That his father actually was proud.
Yeah, that his father was proud. What was your favorite part?
I don't really have one.
You don't have a favorite part? One part you liked the most?
The girl sitting at the light.
The girl sitting at the light? She was waiting for her brother. We're almost done. Please sit up. Thank you.
Oh.
I know. So what kind of boards did you pick? Can I look at them? Yeah? All right. Sorry. And
I kind of put a smiley face on that one.
Yeah. No, that makes sense because he was happy about it. He was helping his father. Proud, happy. No, that's good. So the characters felt this way when they said these things, right? Okay, so we're gonna use this. So we're gonna go back through the book and I'm gonna find an important piece of dialogue, okay? I know, we're almost done. So I'm gonna find an important piece of dialogue and then I'm just gonna ask a couple questions and then we'll be done, okay? All right, you're doing great, Stella. All right, so we're actually gonna go back to this page. So Papa said, light the lamps, you make me proud. Okay, so let's write that sentence, or those 2 sentences. So you can write them just down here.
I don't want to write it.
I know, but you can do it. Light the lamps, you make me proud. You okay? Good. Why did Papa say this? Why do you think Papa said this?
To be nice.
To be nice.
So it would be, which, I don't know what you call it. Something like when you do something for them, you earn something. I don't know what that's called,
Yeah.
but that's what I think.
Yeah. No, that's good. What do you think Papa was thinking when he said that?
To be nice right now.
Yeah. What do you think he was thinking about the situation? What made him say that? Why did Pepe make Papa proud? What did he do to make him proud?
To be nice.
But what did Pepe do to show he cared about his family?
Light the lamp.
He lit the lamp to take care of who?
His papa and his sister.
And his sisters, yeah. So what were you thinking in this part?
That it was a serious moment.
It was a serious moment. So I'm gonna have you write this sentence right here. It says, I'm thinking blank because the character blank. So you're just gonna put into words what you just said. So you could say, I'm thinking that Papa was happy his daughter was home because the character said that he was proud of Pepe. Does that make sense? And you don't have to say exactly that. You can say whatever you think just about that dialogue, okay?
I'm not as fast as you are. I feel like I'm gonna run out of time.
No, you're okay. We have 4 more minutes until we have to go inside, okay?
You're scaring me right now.
I'm scaring you. Why?
Not you, but the timer makes me kind of scared.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have plenty of time. You're okay, I promise. And then you fill in the blanks with what you're thinking. You could put a carrot there and finish writing up here if you want. So you're thinking Pepe did what? Or felt what?
Is nice.
Almost, that's really close. So I'm thinking Pepe is nice to his mom because the character, what did he do that made you think he was nice? What did he do that made you think he was being nice to his family? Yeah, that's really good. So let's read it together. I'm thinking Pepe. You're supposed to read with me, Stella.
Pepe is nice to his mom because the character liked the lamp.
Yeah, he lit the lamp. It's good. A couple more questions, and then you can have your Kit Kat and go inside, okay? I know, we're
Is
really
it just
close.
plain Kit Kat or?
It's a big old Kit Kat. But you have to wait to eat it till you get home.
You mean that whole package?
I know. Okay. Why do you think the author wrote this book? What do you
tell you about how to light lamp, and it's very nice to light lamp. But it's
nice.
also struggling to get a job.
Struggling to get it? That, I really like that idea. So do you think maybe they were trying to tell us about coming to...
One of it is probably how hard getting a job, for sure.
Getting a job in this time in America, right? So they were immigrants because they were coming from Italy. So what do you think the big message was?
Maybe about lamplighters.
Also, I think it might have talked a little bit about how every job is important. Remember, because at the beginning, Papa was he didn't like Pepe's job, did he?
Yeah, but then everyone's job is important,
Yeah.
even though you think it's not. So, like, if I thought that working at Kirby Risk and I was just sitting here making sure whoever comes in could be invited to do their jobs, that would make you feel like you'd be doing not really a good job, but it actually is once a person comes.
Because every job is important, right? Yeah.
But
I
the
like that.
hardest thing, you always have to smile.
Yeah, you always have to smile when you work in customer service. You did so great today, Stella. Thank you so much. I'm really proud of you. High five. Or air five. Have a great rest of your day.